Hey guys, my name is Ryan.
And my name is Miska.
And welcome to Overwatch Central. So recent news has come up that Terry Crews wants to voice Doomfist in Overwatch. Since then, our favourite White Chicks actor and Old Spice lover has actually gone down to the offices in Irvine to meet the likes of Jeff Kaplan and co. Now all of this heavily suggests that something might be in the works here, but we wanted to take a little bit of a step back and get the bigger picture. Would Terry Crews actually voice Doomfist? Would Doomfist be the next hero we now see? Or could Doomfist be something entirely new and interesting altogether? We're not ignoring or dismissing the idea of Terry Crews being Doomfist necessarily, it's just that we've been here before with the Ana Sombra confusion. So again, we want to make sure that we get the facts right.
So to bring people up to speed, Reddit user Sleepy Ricky posted on the Overwatch forums that Terry Crews would be a perfect fit for the character Doomfist. This was about a month ago that this post was made. But in that post, bringing up the fact that Terry has always wanted to be in games, as well as promoted the Overwatch free weekend on Twitter just because he enjoys the game. This thread was catapulted into the gaming news headlines when the man himself responded saying he would love to play Doomfist. Of course, when you read this post, you read it in his really hyped voice. And since this post was made just recently actually, Mr. Crews visited the Blizzard offices down in Irvine, and this sent a lot of people onto a speculation rampage. But we're not here to myth bust this thing open, nor agree that it's happening. We're here to bring up both sides of the argument, and also look at the past and see what we've learned from it. So basically there's nothing concrete to directly link the trip to the offices to Terry Crews voicing Doomfist. It's not been confirmed that he was down there to actually voice Doomfist, and maybe it is just us, but it feels a little bit odd that they hadn't thought of a Doomfist voice actor in the past. But hey, maybe they have scrapped some voice work for Doomfist that's just been put to side as Terry Crews wanted to do it, and they really wanted him to voice the hero as well. But basically it's not confirmed anywhere. Now on top of this, there haven't really been any mention of any particular heroes that should be coming up soon by Blizzard. There have been no hints or anything like that, but they have said that they are prototyping and working on some stuff. Now there has also been a lot of speculation about the sort of Doomfist game mode. Either way, the theory of Doomfist as a concept not having to be a hero has been there for a while, and it's been a pretty popular one.
New heroes are always going to be one of the most exciting things players are looking forward to, so this means that a lot of consideration and planning goes to bringing new heroes into the game. On the 5th of October this year, we had a developer update with Jeff Kaplan. We were told that Blizzard are working on a few prototype things, and a new hero prototype is well in development at this point. They are happy with it, and back in October it was in its very internal developer form, using all placeholder models and effects to make sure that the hero is fun more than anything, and they said that we'll see it in 2017. Now the problem is that by this point in December, said hero will have already been designed, its story developed a little bit more, and the overall direction decided. I imagine this was the case before Terry posted on Reddit, and I also imagine that the casting call would have been put in for a voice actor, and there's always a strong chance that Terry just doesn't fit the character that they have in mind, even if it is Doomfist. Also, this is Terry Crews that we're talking about here. I wouldn't want to see him shoehorned into any character anytime soon for the sake of it. I mean, I'd love to see him in the game, and I'd definitely love to see him voice Doomfist as well, but Blizzard really run a tight ship with this sort of thing. And all I'm saying is that I doubt that they would sacrifice any future plans and setups that they've got in mind just to throw Terry Crews into the mix. We may see it seems quite likely at this point, but I just don't think that we're going to see it anytime soon. And I don't think he's going to be the next hero that we see in the game.
Now you have to keep in mind that this is the first time that we are without major clues to what the next hero would be. What type of hero it would be, who it would be, and how they would be connected to the universe. Let's scroll back in time to back when Ana was actually teased, and clues were added to the game that sort of hinted at the hero. We had the file with a photo of Ana in her Shrike skin added to Temple of Anubis. Now a lot of people got ahead of themselves back then and got very excited about this, and kind of speculated that Sombra and Ana was actually the same person. People were kind of leaning towards Ana in her Shrike skin here being Sombra, which obviously wasn't the case in the end. We made a video back then presenting the facts, a sort of separating fact from speculation, to really show how we thought they weren't the same person. Now we might have a similar thing happening here with Terry Crews and Doomfist, but hey, maybe we're actually wrong this time, who knows. Either way, I also just want to mention that we have had speculation about upcoming heroes with the only picture we have ever seen of Athena in a sort of robot form, and there's also been speculation with concept art we've seen in the past, and just small images of potential heroes here and there. So really there is quite a lot to work with, but Doomfist is the only real name that we've actually heard and have teased in the game as well in the past. But when it comes to Doomfist possibly being the next hero and Terry Crews voicing him, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Now I also just want to say that between the release of the game and Ana being added, we had about 2 months. Now between Ana and Sombra, we had roughly 4 months. So if you count the Christmas break as well, and also from the start of Sombra being added, we'll probably be seeing at least hints about a new hero in late February, which puts PAX East in our spotlight at least, as that will happen at the start of March. And Blizzard have actually announced new things about Overwatch at PAX East in the past. So maybe we'll see some hints in February, and then even the announcement of the next hero in early March at PAX East. Anyway, now we're gonna head over to our lore experts, so to say. We've got Curse from Low Mana Gamers here, who's gonna present his theory about the next hero and Doomfist as well as a whole, so I'm just gonna hand it over to him.
Since release, we've had 2 new heroes, and they've taken the story in very different directions. Ana was a founding member of Overwatch, and took us back to look at the history of the organisation. Sombra, on the other hand, arrived as a woman obsessed with uncovering the hidden conspiracies of the world, and her release drove the story forward for the first time. We'd love to see more of this, and there are multiple potential heroes that have been kicking around for over a year that could do this. As Miska said, Blizzard seemed to like to give us clues, and while I can't see another ARG, I doubt we'd get an unheard of character pop in out of nowhere. In terms of clues we have beyond Doomfist, the most obvious would be Athena. She already has a place in the world as Winston's AI, and the update back in beta to give her screens a logo that seemed to tie her in with the white robot in the original group shot was not done accidentally. With Winston attempting to drive forward with the reformation of Overwatch, Athena could definitely move this narrative forward, and potentially bring other characters both old and new into the fold. There are also several minor conspiracy theories floating gently in the background around her, which could definitely be explored. Beyond that, we have lesser names such as Fusionator and Soundquake, the latter being linked to the big red robot guy in the same way Sombra was linked with the Ana pictures, no evidence. I believe Blizzard would begin building these guys up in game before dropping them on us. That takes me back full circle to Doomfist, and the possibility of there being more than one. We know it's a title held by multiple people, and we can assume that the saviour is out of the picture. That leaves the Scourge, presumably the guy that Talon is cooperating with on some level, and is continuing to threaten Numbani in some way, and the successor. With the silhouette of this guy having some distinctly non-human features, not least the apparently reverse jointed legs, is it possible that he could be an Omnic? It would certainly fit the theme of Numbani, and with recent revelations coming from the Infiltration short, it would be a way of explaining that link between Numbani and Volskaya on Sombra's web.
And that's it for this time. Thank you very much for watching. Do let us know what you think of Terry Crews being Doomfist, who you think the next hero might be, and let us know in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, take care, we'll see you next time.